Welcome to MattG, that thing in the air where you dare me to do some things and I sometimes do things you dare me to do!
Hey guys, welcome to MattG 66. Now I know I said the last two MattGs were both MattG 65, but you see, the MattG before this MattG was actually filmed with the MattG 64, and I filmed a MattG and uploaded it in between those two MattGs. Kinda got confused when I was filming both MattGs. Like, we filmed two MattGs in the same day, and then I filmed one and put it in between the two, and it wasn't even a MattG to begin with, because there was no dares in it. I walked all the way to the mountain and the dragon wasn't there, so I didn't even have to use vanish or distract or inner focus, but I always use Chops the pig. Chops the pig! He came up to me and he said, "Have you seen a midget wearing a hat named Oprah? Is the hat's name Oprah or is the midget's name Oprah?" Then I fought my way out by punching at least 1 million children in the face, and now I'm here. And what a journey it was. So I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about, because I kind of blanked out halfway through. And before we get to the dares, I'd like to remind you guys of my Facebook and Twitter. These are both excellent places to send in your interesting dares and questions. Now let's just get right into the things, you douche canoes. I dare you to wear colored contact lenses the whole episode. This is the first time I've actually ever worn contact lenses, so this should be interesting. If there's one thing I hate doing, it is touching my eye. Ugh. Wow, that was an ordeal. It actually probably took me an hour to get these in. They're not coming out. Incoming comments about how high I look. No matter what I do when I'm in a video, people always say I look high. I don't do drugs, so I imagine people don't know what high looks like. Right now, I'd say I look like I'm gonna eat some brains. Or maybe like I need to be cast back down into hell. I'm gonna eat your soul. Or perhaps that I'm Mickey Mouse. Oh boy! Okay, let's get back to the dares. I dare to eat a Hot Pocket right out of the microwave. I dare to do the flour challenge. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a lot like the cinnamon challenge, so I already know the outcome. This can't be right. That's not right. It's just silly. What was I thinking? Oh my god, here comes the hay fever. Now that the inside of my mouth is coated with flour, I think it'll be easier to try it a second time. Yeah. Add a little heat, a couple raisins, some banana. You got yourself a banana bread in my mouth. So much worse than cinnamon. So much worse than cinnamon, because it like cakes and becomes a slime. It looks like a drug deal went bad right here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Third time's a charm. There we go. Just can't do it. Alright, I'm good. It looks like a Coke head exploded. Actually, it looks like I just feasted upon a Coke head. I'm actually so dusty as well. Wow, that was more of a flower impossibility than a challenge. There's no way anybody could ever do that. I just ate a cokehead's butthole. Hashtag bearded problems. Well, let's move on now that I have my daily dose of gluten. I dare you to ask someone out of nowhere. No, the out of nowhere part seems kind of rapey. Dude, you a goddamn poser. Who the f is wearing a beanie in a room? Oh, I'm such a poser. Oh boy, look at me. I'm wearing a beanie in a room. Can't anybody have a bad hair day without being called a poser? Cause I'm wearing a beanie in the room! Well, now I'm wearing 3 beanies in a room. What's up now? It's so abnormal for somebody to be wearing a hat inside. Oh, they must be posing. Oh, am I a poser now? Oh, am I posing? Am I being a poser by posing? I'm so seductive the way I'm posing right now, cause I'm a poser. Undies. I dare you to do the De-articulator challenge. Alright, so I've downloaded the De-articulator app. It was actually made by DJ from Terabright's dad. The app itself looks like this, and we're just gonna turn it on. Oh. So, we are going to turn on the prompter. So the prompter here is gonna prompt up a bunch of things for me to say in an amount of time. And I'm assuming I gotta say them, and that's the challenge. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. Caution golfers crossing, caution golfers crossing. Unork, unique, unork. Mix biscuits, it's Miss Biscuits, Miss Bixis. Oh, I can't, it keeps interrupting me while I'm trying to talk. It's getting slower. Upper roller, low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 16, 19, 20. Okay, I've gone through all of them, and I don't think I'm doing very well. So we're gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep reading dares like this. Matt, what would you do if the Tim Hortons was replaced by Dolphin Exhibits? That's right, the douche canoe of the ocean taking away your coffee. Well, let's just say if that happened, there would be a whole lot of dolphin blood on my hands. Is it even illegal to kill dolphins? I don't care. The Jesus only wants you to pray and be goo. And on the 7th day, the great goo said, "Give me your gold," and he made a golden sword. Oh man, I always want to be goo. I dare you to play football while wearing slippers. You see, much like America, Canada has its own style of football that differs from Europe's. Some people call it soccer, some people call it football. I don't know what we call it. Here we have number 10 lining up for his wibble wobbles. 1 wibble wobble, 2 wibble wobble. This is great for him, people. And he's got his eye on the target. Eye on the target. This is key. Oh, and it was incomplete. I don't know why he's celebrating. Will this next kick be the kick to complete it? It was! Huzzah! And the team has the bag of milk, and it's good. I believe that qualifies as a touchdown. And it looks like the Saskatoon Howdy Doodies have achieved the maximum amount of points. And they have acquired the championship spoon. What a great day for sports. If you had a time machine, you could only use it once. Would you travel to the past or the future? Well, what I would do would be travel back to before I used it and then use it again. What is the greatest amount of ice caps you ever had in a day? If I had to guesstimate, I'd probably say like 4. I think I could probably have more before I die. That's the way I'd want to die. Then at my funeral, I'd want them to play like an old 80s rock montage of different times when I was drinking an ice cap. I can't imagine if this be like this forever. If you could be any animal, what and why? I think I'd be a monkey because it's socially acceptable for them to throw their feces in public. How did your mother first act when you got big on YouTube? I don't think my mom really knew what I was doing. She didn't really know or ask questions, but I'm pretty sure she assumed that I was making like dirty internet videos, like porno. I dare to create a short film about this. You're riding your unicorn around in space, having a prime time of your life, smiling and farting away until your unicorn's magic fails, and then you make an uncontrolled dive into the planet called Flubin, exploring the planet and you fear you come across the beautiful alien named Fleeblin. It's Lita. And Flubin and Fleeblin Trooper Jay captures you and impersons you, but then Fleeblin bails you out of and you fall in love and babies and get creative. Look, Leonardo DiCaprio, this is a great idea. That's why George Lucas did it first. Let's pretend like you didn't just write out the plot to Star Wars. I dare you to dye your beard green. I look like a homeless leprechaun. Okay, enough of that. So I hope you enjoyed this edition of MattG. If you didn't, I hope you get beat up by a homeless leprechaun. If you have any interesting dares or questions, you can leave them in a comment on this video. My dare for you is to download the De-articulator and try the De-articulator challenge. It made filming this video like 5 times harder. And don't forget to leave your interesting dares and questions in a comment on this video, or do it on my Facebook and Twitter. And also finish this sentence. I'm Greenbeard, the homeless leprechaun, and this has been MattG.